Assalamu alaikum and hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Farwat's Kitchen. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. In this video I will show you how to make these tasty beef samosas. So start by boiling your meat by adding 1.5 teaspoon of salt, but do not add any amount of water because the meat will release its own water. So you'll cover up your meat until the water dries completely. So as you can see, the meat is ready. The water has dried up completely and the meat is cooked. So it's now time to mince this meat. So I'll put the meat in the mincer or the grinder and mince it until very well minced. And this is a very good way of getting very tasty samosas, or tastier samosas than those made from minced meat bought from the butchery. So as you can see, the meat is very well minced. Now I will transfer it into a bowl and continue mincing the other meat until it's all over. So here are the ingredients. Here is the minced meat. As you can see, it is very well minced. 5 small chopped onions, 1 coriander, 1 chopped bell pepper, 1 grated carrot, 1/2 of lemon or around 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. But remember, we boiled this meat with salt, but I found that salt not enough. That's why I'm adding, but there's no need of adding if you find the salt enough. And there's also 1 teaspoon of grounded black pepper, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of grounded cumin, 1 teaspoon of grounded cinnamon. Now add salt, garlic paste, and all the spices in the meat and mix well. Also add 1/2 of lemon or around 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and mix well and let it cook for around 30 seconds to 1 minute. And now transfer it into a plate and let it cool completely before adding onions and the other ingredients. And after the meat has cooled completely, you will add carrot, bell pepper, coriander, and onions. So after mixing the meat and everything is very well combined, now put it aside and continue with making the paste. So in a bowl, add flour and then add water and make a paste. So as you can see, the paste is ready and we are going to use this paste to fold the samosas. So it's now time to fold the samosas. Now take one samosa sheet or one samosa wrapper and fold it like so, and then add meat and apply some flour paste and continue folding it. So after folding all the samosas, and when the oil gets heated up, now start deep frying the samosas. But make sure the oil is not too hot. So when the samosas turn to a very beautiful brown color, remove them from the oil. So as you can see, the samosas are ready. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. And I will show you how to make egg kebabs. And the ingredients are a half a kilogram of minced meat. You'll also need around 7 eggs, boiled eggs. So you're going to boil these eggs. And you'll also need another 3 eggs. So this one, you are going to mix this 1 egg into the minced meat, and the other 2 eggs are for frying, but you might need only 1. So you'll just break 1, and if it's not enough, you'll break the other 1. And also there's 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 small carrot grated like so, 1 coriander, 2 chopped onions and lemon juice. You will also need spices, so 1 teaspoon of grounded cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of grounded black pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. But you can also add any other spices that you like. So first and foremost, you will add all the spices into the minced meat. You will also add ginger garlic paste, onions, coriander, and carrot, and lemon juice. In short, you'll add all the ingredients into this minced meat except eggs. So you'll add everything and mix well. And now let your meat cook on medium-low heat until the water dries completely. But make sure you don't add any amount of water. Just let the meat release its own water. So after the meat is very well cooked and the water has dried completely, you let the meat cool first before grinding it. And after it has cooled down, you will add it into a chopper or into a grinder and grind it. So after you are done grinding all the meat, you will cut the eggs vertically and remove the egg yolk. You will remove the egg yolk and add it into the meat. And after you are done, you will now mix the egg yolks with the meat. And you can add 1 egg here into this mixture, but I didn't add any egg here, but you can do that. So after the meat is very well combined with the egg yolk, you will take a small amount of it and press it into the empty egg like so that it becomes like a whole egg. So as you can see, this is the shape that you want. So you'll keep on doing like that until you're done, or until the eggs are over. And for this amount of meat, you will need 7 eggs, 7 boiled eggs. And after you are done making the egg kebabs or making this kind of shapes, you'll break 1 egg, add a pinch of salt and beat it well. And you're going to dip the egg kebabs into this egg before frying them. And when the oil gets heated up, you will take 1 egg kebab at a time, dip it into the beaten egg and deep fry it. And after around 2 minutes, the egg kebabs are ready. You'll remove them from the oil, put them in a drainer to drain excess oil. So after all that, your egg kebabs are ready. You can serve them with your favorite sauce and your favorite drink. a new video. In this video I will show you how to cook tasty packed potatoes. So start by boiling your potatoes. So this is 1 kilogram of potatoes. I have added 1 teaspoon of salt, and you can add around 1.5 cup of water. And then you boil your potatoes until they are properly cooked or until they soften. As you can see, the potatoes have softened, and if there's some water left, then you can just pour out that water. And then you will squeeze some lemon juice, around 1/2 of lemon juice or around 2 tablespoons. But make sure you add that lemon juice when the potatoes are still hot. So you'll keep the potatoes aside and let them cool down. And in a bowl, add 1 cup, a half a cup of all-purpose flour, a half a cup of gram flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, food coloring, and water. And you can use golden yellow food coloring, which is mostly used in cooking packed potatoes, but I have used egg yellow because I didn't have golden yellow. So you'll add water and keep on mixing to make a paste, but make sure the flour paste is not very thick nor very light. So make sure it's of the right consistency, not very thick nor very light. And then you'll keep this flour paste aside and continue with the other preparation. So you'll add 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and lemon juice. And also make sure this chili powder paste or this chili powder mixture is not light. Make it thick so that you get an easy time while applying it on the potatoes, so that it applies very well and very easily. So you'll apply the chili powder, the chili powder paste or the chili powder mixture on the potatoes. As you can see here, the potatoes that I have applied the chili powder, and here are some other remaining potatoes that were mashed. So I will add the remaining chili powder and mash them more. And after they're very well mashed, I will make balls like so. So as you can see, the potatoes are ready, and it's now time to fry these potatoes. So when the oil gets heated up, start frying your potatoes. So you'll dip the potatoes into the flour paste and start frying them. And when the potatoes are properly cooked, you'll turn them on the other side, and after that the potatoes are ready. And these potatoes won't take a long time because they're already cooked, they're already boiled. So the only thing here that we want it cooked is the flour, which doesn't take a very long time. So after the potatoes are done, you will remove them from the oil, and you can serve these potatoes with either tamarind sauce or any kind of hot sauce or even chutney. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. In this video I will show you how to cook sweet dumplings, very tasty sweet dumplings. In Swahili they are called kaimatizashira. So the ingredients are 1.5 cups of plain flour, 1 tablespoon of ghee, a half a tablespoon of instant yeast, 2 tablespoons of sour milk, and this is the kind of sour milk that I have used, maziwa mala, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of water. And this cup of water that you are seeing is the one that I have used to measure the flour. So I have used measuring cups and measuring spoons to measure all these ingredients that I have shown you. So you'll add all the ingredients in the flour. So you'll add sugar, yeast, ghee, sour milk, and you'll add water gradually as you keep on mixing. So you'll start adding water little by little as you keep on mixing until you get the kind of thickness that is required for this kind of recipe. So you'll see the kind of thickness that is needed as you continue watching the video. So this is the kind of thickness that we want. So after beating your batter very well and making sure that there are no lumps left, you'll cover up your batter and leave it to rise for around 1 hour or until double in size. So as the batter continues to rise, in a pan, add 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water and cardamom, and cook the syrup for around 5 to 7 minutes. You don't want your syrup to be very sticky, so do not overcook it. Just cook it for around 5 to 7 minutes and that's enough. So as you can see, the batter has risen, so it's now time to deep fry our sweet dumplings, our dumplings. So you'll again beat this batter using your hand before deep frying the dumplings. So this is how you're going to do it. Take a spoon, then take a small portion of the batter and drop it into the hot oil. So you'll continue doing like so until your pan is full. So you will fry your kaimatis or your dumplings on low heat as you stir them continuously so that they get a very beautiful color on all sides. They get a very beautiful brown color on all sides. So as you can see, the dumplings are ready. Now remove them from the oil and put them aside. So you'll continue frying your dumplings until the batter is over. So as you can see, all the dumplings are ready and they are crunchy. And the reason as to why you cooked these kaimatis or these dumplings on low heat is that they become super crunchy. So while the dumplings are still hot, you'll pour over the cold syrup. So make sure the syrup cools completely. So you'll pour over the cold syrup and make sure each dumpling gets the syrup. So you'll pour over the syrup and mix well. I hope all the steps were very clear, and if there's any step that you did not understand, then you can just ask in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Bye for now, and let's meet in the next video.